Okay, this is going to be another think before you freaking speak video. Because, again, I just saw something that annoyed the crap out of me. First thing I want to say is this is a very new and very, I guess I could call it wild format. It's untamed. There's so many decks with the possibility of being the number one deck. You don't know what's number one right now. So you don't know what to tech in your side deck. Or in your main deck for that matter. There's so many decks. You've got Synchro Cat, you've got X-Saber builds crossed with everything including your mother. You've got Gravekeepers, you've got Blackwing, you've got Solid Wing, you've got Six Samurai, you've got Gadgets, you've got Stun decks, you've got Lightsworn variants coming out your ass. You've got all kinds of different decks in this format. None of them are considered the top deck yet. And there has been no shonen to even say that there could be a top deck. So you don't really know what to use. A lot of people have been teching interesting cards like Nobleman of Crossout, Drastic Drop-Off, Prohibition, Shield Crush, Massive Restrict, just to name a few. Some of the more other famous ones are, Pulling the Rug and stuff like that. Yes, I was going to have a pulling right here, but I can't find my pulling, so don't go there. Anyways, and I like this. I like to see people use innovative stuff. They go, well, this is a new format. This card could be the epic win. Let's try it, That's good. I absolutely hate it when people diss people for using new cards. You'll see someone running this, and you'll walk up to them, or other people will walk up to them and see this like in their graveyard because they just played it or already in play, and they're like, wow, you're a noob. It's like, what? Or like, people will see someone playing Prohibition and they'll say, oh, your deck is trash. That bothers me to no end. Seriously, people. Just because someone is not afraid to outside their little comfort zone that everybody else is afraid to move out of and try new cards does not mean they're stupid or that they don't know what they're doing. In my opinion, Prohibition is an amazing card. I side deck 2 of the damn thing. It works very well for getting rid of decks that there's no other way to get rid of. Especially Final Countdown right now. One of the decks that's supposed to be maybe the winner of the next Shonen is a Final Countdown deck. So if I'm running 2 of these and I go to the next Shonen and this wins me the final match, how is that noob? Or if this helps me win against Gladiators because I go Prohibition, Bestiary. That could mean the difference between winning and losing. Or Prohibition War Chariot. So the fact that you're willing to walk up to a table, see one card that you deem as not good for your deck, and call someone else a noob for using it is preposterous and stupid beyond belief. You look like an asshole and an idiot. Don't do it. Like, I was side decking 2 of these, okay? Nobleman of Crossout. I played a guy online, and I side decked these in against him. First turn, he goes set a monster, set a back row end. I draw, I go, okay, Nobleman of Crossout. Guess what? His face down monster was a Raikou. All 3 of his Raikous went out of play. That was a plus 2 in card for card advantage, but a plus 4 in actual advantage. Because not only did I get rid of his monster on the field, but I got rid of 2 more monsters in his deck, and past that, I just knocked out his only way of playing Celestia. Because he ran Raikous and Celestias, and his face down was a Threatening Roar. So if I had attacked, he would have went Threatening Roar, I set back rows, he goes Raikou, destroy my back row, summon Celestia, nuke, etc, etc, etc. So I just got rid of his way of playing Celestia. It's just like, and because of that, he's like, oh, you're a noob for running that. That's going to make you lose so many other games. And, and he just said that because he lost. Or Massive Restrict. A beautiful card. Like, I know a lot of people who have been teching 2 of these in their side deck. And when people see this, they're like, oh, you must be stupid or something. Why would you Massive Restrict, dude? It's crappy, It's not worth it. But when you start thinking about it, yeah, it is worth it. I mean, holy shit. Stops Celestia, stops Monarch, stops Rescue Cat, stops Test Tigers. I mean, when you start thinking about it, it's not a bad card. It's actually a pretty damn good card. So, who are you to say that they suck or they're a noob because they're trying a new card out? You know, if it's a card that obviously won't help them, you know, like if they just threw something random like Rivalry of Warlords into a Synchro Cat, I could understand saying, wow, you're a noob, because that would destroy the deck. I mean, there's no point in running it. But when you're running Rivalry of Warlords in the side deck for a Blackwing, that is a good idea. It's amazing. I mean, I hate how people presume that they know everything, and if no one copies their deck, then the other person's a noob. If everybody copied everyone's deck, then there'd be no point in playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally. We each have our own decks. We each have our own formulas. Who are you to judge them and say that theirs is wrong and yours is right? I mean, for all you know, when they play you in the finals, they might cream your ass because of one of their side deck cards that you say is noob. Like Jurassic Drop-Off. You know? It's just like, yeah, it works against everything. It works against gadgets. It works against Lightsworn. It works against Ab-Zero. It works against like everything in this format. It's crazy. So, side decking two of it, or even main decking one or two of it, is not unreasonable to do. I mean, if you want to try that tech choice, go ahead. It's your ability as a player to try and outwit your opponent with tech choices to try and beat their deck. I find it really, really annoying that, like, I can't even, if I actually know someone who does this, and I'm not going to mention his name, because he'll get all pissy about it, and I'll probably have to take this video down due to copyright and stuff or something. I'm not going to mention his YouTube account or his name in real life, because I'm not an asshole. But he actually did this to me. I was playing a certain card, I'm not going to say what it was. I played it, and he called me a noob. Game 3 in the finals, I lost him in the Swiss, okay? I lost him in the Swiss. But in the finals, that card won me the game. And then he looked so stupid because in front of everyone, he's like, the last time he's like, oh, you lost because that card, you lost because that card, you lost because that card sucks, etc., etc. And then in the finals, I kicked his ass because I had that card in my side deck. And he had no words because he felt so stupid and so humiliated. And so it just goes to show, I mean, you know, just because you're not running it doesn't mean it's a bad thing to run it. You gotta understand that. Everyone runs their own cards, especially in side deck. Especially in side deck. Like, I can't stress that enough, how important it is to understand that and abide by it. The side deck is it represents a player's thoughts and concerns. It represents what decks they're afraid of, what kind of cards they might want to be stopping. I mean, for all you know, you're like, oh, you don't side anything against Synchro Cat, you're stupid. How do you know? I mean, if you're playing a gadget, you're screwed. Gadgets are meant to rape the shit out of Synchro Cat, okay? Just letting you know that right now. I played 3 Synchro Cats with my gadgets. I didn't even side deck. I just went and just destroyed them. I mean, I could have side decked 2 Nolmans and stuff, but I didn't even side deck my Nolmans. I just destroyed the Synchro Cat straight up. Now, you can say, well, the Synchro Cat got bad hands, or, you know, you got lucky with hands, or something like that. You can say whatever you want to. But in the end, the point is, just don't judge other people because they're trying a new card. If people didn't try new cards, you wouldn't get these new top-tier decks running around. If everybody just said, oh, you know, we're running Synchros, but it doesn't need to be Dark Arm. Or we're running Dark Arm, but we don't need to try and Synchro. Then we would have never gotten Synchro Dad and stuff. Which I would have been happy with if we didn't get Synchro Dad, but that's not the point. The point is, trying new things and innovative things is not a bad thing. So stop trying to punish people for it. You idiotic morons. Please just, if you think a card is bad, go, oh, wow, that's bad to yourself in your head and walk away. We don't need to hear that. I mean, all you're doing is 1, acting like an asshole, and 2, demoralizing the player. Technically, actually, if you walk up to a match and say that, technically they can call a judge on you and you can actually get in trouble for it. So, just remember that. Don't do it. So, this has just been a Think Before You Talk video by DeGadget Guru, and I hope you all agree, and if you don't, then just Don't even comment. And I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, bye.